nursing industry or the healthcare industry. She works in aviation industry in the UAE. So she managed to apply for a visa, apply for hospitality and tourism management. Now she's in our school studying, nearly finishing, and she will apply her permanent residency soon. Okay, once you finish this program, career opportunities, you can work in convention or conference center, destination marketing, hotel industry, and any tourism operations. Okay, this is for 1 year as well, 3 times a year intakes, January, May, and September. Tuition fee is the same, 8,357.35. Okay, now, again, you don't need to pay anything yet to be able to apply to school. We will issue an LOA. Application fee of 100 CAD is waived since you attend our webinar tonight with Fastway. Now, if you're going to tell me that 8,000 Canadian dollar is a big amount of money, I tell you why it's not. Okay, an international study is an investment. You invest 8,000 Canadian dollar plus, you get your visa to come to Canada, you study to our school. Okay, now you're in Canada, for example, you study the 1 year program. This is a very practical program. 1 year, it goes so fast. You don't even know it's finished already. Let's say, once in a 1 year study, of course, as an international student, you're eligible to work part-time, 20 hours per week. During your holiday or your semester break, you're allowed to work full-time. Okay, in a year, how many months are you going to study? 8 months. You're going to study maybe 2 to 3 days in a week. Okay, and 3 to 5 hours, not a full weeks, by the way. So, 2 to 3 days lang, 3 to 5 hours ang pag-aaral. Then, you're working again, then comes the holiday, comes the semester break, and each semester you have 2 months. Okay? So, per week, nagtatrabaho ka na, 2 months, nagtrabaho ka in full-time, and then, pag natapos mo yung first semester sa second semester, may 2 months ka ulit na full-time job. Yung 8,000 na in-invest mo dito pa lang sa 1 year habang nag-aaral ka, kinita mo na in a few months. Okay? So, nabawi mo na yung investment mo na 8,000 Canadian dollar plus. Now, natapos ang 1 year, nag-apply ka na ng post-graduation work permit. Nag-work permit ka na ng 1 year so you can work full-time legally in Canada. Now, di ba kinita mo na to sa 1 year? Tapos ngayon, naka-full-time job to find another year. So, doble na, triple pa, sobra-sobra nang bumalik sa'yo yung investment mo ng 8,000 plus Canadian dollar. Okay, leave that. You have a family. As an international student, you're eligible to bring your family with you. Okay, as a dependent. Your spouse or it's whether it's your husband or your wife can work full-time in Canada while you are studying. You have children, your children can study for free in Canada as long as they're less than 19 years old until high school. Okay, where is 8,000 plus Canadian dollar na in-investment nyo sa bumalik na return of investment sa inyo? Sobra-sobra. We are talking about a security of your future. We are talking about a much better future, not just for you, but for the whole family. Okay, so gaano kaganda ang opportunity being an international student? I don't think meron pang much better opportunities than being an international student in Canada. So I hope you understand my point. Now, admission requirements. Kailangan lang natin for you to able to apply. If you are undergraduate, it's of course Form 137 ng high school diploma, and I just need your yung up to second year na qualification. And if on the new curriculum, K-12 diploma, K-12 DOR. Now, may mga certain school kasi na hindi rin nila, okay, I will discuss it later. Anyway, for the graduate certificate, postgrad certificate program, of course, kailangan bachelor degree holder. We just need your college diploma and your college DOR. Now, proof of English proficiency, no need na. We don't require IELTS, we don't require PTE, we don't require Duolingo. So no need to worry about that. But may mga certain school ngayon na parang assessment is hindi kasama doon sa list na parang accredited, for the English thing. So ang ginagawa ngayon, we are requiring English as a medium of instruction. So, hindi nyo lang yan doon sa school kung saan kayo nag-graduate. Okay? For example, nag-graduate kayo sa UP. Okay? University of the Philippines, mag-request lang kayo sa registrar ng English certificate na naka-state that English is the medium of instruction kung nag-aral kayo. So, ganun lang kasimple. Wala nang mga IELTS, wala nang Duolingo, wala nang PPT. Now, in terms of scholarship, we have scholarship. We will give you 1,000 Canadian scholarship. Automatic to. You don't need to apply na to check pa if you have good grades or any qualification to be able to get the scholarship. If you decide to apply to our school, bibigay namin kaagad sa inyo yung 1,000 Canadian dollar na scholarship. Okay, in terms of the student services and career support, we have our student in terms of academic advising and guidance, career advising, health and wellness, social activities, housing and airport pickup and career orientation. Now, if you can see here, there's a subway mock train of Toronto here. So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina kung gaano maganda yung transportation natin. So, kung makikita nyo, underground train ko, kaya nga siya subway train, yes, there's a lines, iba-ibang line yan. Green line, yellow line, purple line, blue line, connected yan to each other. So yung school natin is in the middle. If you can see here, the one in the middle with a circle in red, andyan yung location ng school. You get off the station, walking distance, eskwelahan na. So imagine again, if you want to do a part-time job na makakatrabaho talaga kayo, madali kayong makakapag-travel. You don't need to waste time. Okay? You get off this station, if malapit dito yung work, then next station, kasi ang part-time job per hour yan. So either in one floor you get 3 hours, the next one you get 4 hours. That's why napaka-importante ang school na pag-aaralan nyo is maganda ang transportation. Especially like, kagaya nung sa amin, located in the main city in Toronto, Ontario. So in terms of the career services support, we help our student 100% kaagad. We will prepare you in terms of personal branding, career development workshop, resume writing, mock interviews. Imagining nyo kung gaano kaganda yung preparation na to para makakuha agad kayo ng trabaho. Pati interview, pa-practicing kayo. Pagagawa ng resume, tuturuan kayo kasi iba ang format pagdating sa Canada. Then we will support you through the job application process. We will link you to all the networking events, all the career fair, the job fairs, 100% para makahanap agad kayo ng work. Okay, minimum wage in Ontario, Toronto is 14.25 Canadian dollars. This is one of the highest paid minimum wage in whole Canada. So malaki ang ating minimum wage. So as an international student, you can earn from 4,000 to 20,000 Canadian dollar per year. Again, you can work part-time, 20 hours per week. You can work full-time during your holiday or your semestral break. Another good news for everyone, since we have a partnership with Toronto School of Management, we have already companies where you can apply immediately to get a job. So, unang-una, di ba ang location natin ang ganda na? Downtown Toronto, this is like Makati, the business area, center for tourism and culture in whole Ontario, Canada. Unparalleled access kaagad to the job opportunities. Padalawa, we have a career services support who will help you, prepare you, and link you to all the job opportunities para makahanap agad ulit ng trabaho. At tatlo, may ready companies na wherein you can apply immediately. So, at least meron kayong assurance na marami kayong options at madali kayong makakakuha ng work pag nandun na kayo. Okay. So in terms of housing, wala kayong relatives, walang problema. You can go, pag nakakuha na kayo ng visa, go to our portal. Website is housing@niagaracollege.ca. Pagpasok sa website, it will give you two options. Whether you book it with Casa Toronto or for State Canada. Marami kayong option. Depende sa kaya ng budget nyo, mamili na kayo. Kung medyo malayo sa school, walang problema. Again, mabilis ang transportation, mabilis ang biyahe. Probably will just take you half an hour to come to the school. Ganun kabilis ang subway train. So kung medyo mura sa medyo malayo, then you choose that. And ang maganda, since we have a partnership with Forestay Canada and Casa Toronto, wala nang hiling advance payment at deposit sa inyo. So malaking tulong na yun. Imagine nyo may 1 month deposit pa at 2 months advance. Gano'n kamahal ang babayaran. So it's a very good help na we have a partnership with them. Plus, pag nandun na kayo sa Canada, na-explore nyo na yung buong Toronto, nakakilala kayo ng mga Pinoy, hanap kayo on your own ng mas magandang accommodation na mas mura, walang problema, you can cancel anytime, walang cancellation fee na babayaran. Okay, so how does the post-graduation work permit works? You study a 1-year program, it will give you an eligibility, same duration, 1 year then. You study the undergraduate diploma kasi undergraduate kayo, will give you an eligibility up to 3 years na PGWP. Now, if you're going to tell me 1 year, parang gusto ko na mas mahabang PGWP, walang problema. Nag-apply ng 1 year, pagdating sa Canada, apply for a second program. We call it 1+1. Sa school, you apply for a second program. Madali kayong approve for a visa extension. So, magiging 2 years na ang duration ng inyong study. Then, it will give you eligibility up to 3 years na rin na PGWP. So, again, how are you going to be eligible to apply or to qualify for the express entry or the permanent residency in the future? This is how it works. Points for education. So, ito na yun. Kasi nag-aaral kayo. Points for work experience in Canada. Of course, under the PGWP. Kaya, mataas ang possibility to qualify for the express entry or the permanent residency. So, that's the end of my presentation. If you have questions, then you can ask it now.
Hello, thank you, Ms. Lee, for wonderful presentation. Sa lahat ng natin, we will just tonight, we will give easiest way to apply the program, and this will be announced later.
Hi, Ms. Lee.
Hello po. Question?
Yeah, I just have a question. I just actually joined in. I thought it was 7 p.m. Probably my question would have been if you have a next batch for your presentation.
We have, but ano question mo, sir? Baka pwede kong i-answer sa inyo. We have one consultation with Pastor. Yes, so kung meron kang other question with regards to the process, especially sa visa. Yes, you go then you can ask.
I think my question would be the payment, like for application fee, how much it is, and how does it work upon paying it? Will there be a set of payment for? Because I believe that there will be a quarterly payment per semester. I'm not sure your third there for study work. So while studying, because I think the payment would have been per semester, right? Or is it like a 3 years term?
Per semester, yeah. Per semester. It depends on the program you are applying with. But in terms of all the expenses, usually the process after this orientation is tatawagan kayo ni Pastor one by one, and they will give you everything that you need. Before you decide to start, everything will be planned, right? All the payments, the extra everything. So let's just talk about if you have questions about the process, kung ano yung sa mga program, very qualified, and we can discuss it more. Pastor Ed, are you still live?
Yes, in fact, ito siguro mga 5 minutes dito, pwede na tayo doon sa
Sige po. Jason, and sa office of program, do you have any program?
Get the programs that you offer, ma'am.
Hindi mo talaga yun.
Yeah, as I have said, I just joined in like 10 minutes ago. You said that it was 7 p.m.
Ano yung bachelor degree mo?
I'm a graduate of Associate Degree in Tourism and Hotel Operations.
Okay, tourism and hotel operations. And then, this is for 2 years in Paris, tama?
Yeah.
Okay, so I suggest you submit your CV, your resume, to Marvin or to Sir Ed sa pathway, and they'll give you a proper assessment, no? Kasi ang ating program, ang pag-apply kasi ng program sa Canada is, or any international study naman, it should be at least nag-justify natin why are we doing that program specifically. Okay, so meron natin proper assessment. Tayo pwedeng mamili basta-basta. Kaya dito sa atin, di ba, we're allowed to apply for any certain courses. Why not? Sa ibang bansa, it matters in terms of the visa application. But since you have at least bachelor degree in hospitality and tourism, this is an undergraduate program. So the program that I can recommend to you is Business General program. So the Business General is a 2 years program. At the advantage of the program is after you work permit in Canada.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, if you have some question, yung pwede niyo i-chat sa chat box natin yung kung may mga question kayo o kaya open your mind so that we can answer your question. Okay, any more question?
I-close ko na yung live, ma'am, ha?
Okay.